Good morning again. This is Obrien's Road. I'm going to be walking down Kangaroo Track first thing this morning, then on to Byres Back Tk, then on to Deadman's track, back up onto the Trentham Rd, and then back to here. So it's only 7 o'clock in the morning. It's still fairly dark. Recording this with my phone actually, just to see how it goes. Yeah, it's only a 10k round trip. It's 8 degrees, I guess, not a breath of wind, and it's supposed to clear up, so I hope it does, but if not, it should still be a good walk. I'm roughly halfway down Kangaroo Tk to the river, and if it was a clear day you'd probably see the hills across the valley. So yeah, not a bad track, really well maintained. Coming up to a little side track here. Pretty sure it's Websters, and I think that's what the sign says as well. Yep. Websters and Kangaroo Tk. Well, Websters Tk just sort of cuts through the bush and ends up at the river again anyway. So come from up there. We're just slowly going downhill now, although I can see a rise in front of us. It's not too bad. So I think Websters, if you're doing this 10k loop that I'm doing, I think Websters cuts about 3 kilometres out of it, perhaps, maybe only 2. Now today I've tried something new. I've got those weird looking toe socks on, whatever the brand is, I can't remember. It's the main one, and so far they're actually pretty good. Haven't wanted to wear them on anything super hard, but I thought I'll do it today because this is a pretty well worn track anyway. So, and so far they're all right. After the initial, they feel weird. You don't really even know you got them on now. And then over the top of that, I just got my normal merinos, so I'm using them as a liner. What a good view that would be if it was sunny. That's a river down there in that valley. I suppose you'd call it a gorge. So we're about to drop down properly into the river and onto that track. Yeah, what a lovely little walk this is. I'm going to do a couple of comparisons of video with my new phone and and this camera, so I might double up on the video at some stage just to see what the difference is. It should be interesting to see what the quality is like on the phone as opposed to the camera. All the cockies going off in the distance. We can actually see them across the river there, sitting in the trees up the hill. Alright, so down we go towards the river. Yeah, it's a little bit steep. Rightio, now that we're here, I reckon I might check out how steep it is on the phone. I can hear the river. I can hear the river down there, so I reckon, what do we got here? What do we got? Oh, I'll get down without falling over, I'll be right. At 23 degrees. Fair enough. Oh. There's a track marker just down there. I'll keep this on until we get there, see what it is. See what it says. There's Byres Back Tk. That's the track we want to be on. The river's down that way though. Should I look? Means I have to climb up the hill, but what the hell, why not? Here we got prickles. Oh jeez, can't get away from them. Oh well. Well, it's a nice little place for a bit of a picnic if you wanted to. Yeah, just come up the hill from the river. Here's the track. So it's Byres Back Tk, which I'm going to head down now. Kangaroo that we just came down. And there's a back track from the other side of the road. Very good. And off I go. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's just a single lane foot track. And that would be a nice view if the sun was out and there was no cloud. Walking along the track there, and saw something that didn't quite look, wasn't natural. Oh, I've said it a million times. Oh dear me. And look what we have here. Stacked rock. This is a rock pile that I'm on now. I don't know whether that was a mine up there, a shaft, or whether they hydraulicked it to get in to where the bedrock was. But it's definitely made by humans. There you go, nice little stacked rock wall. What have we got here? Walk down this a bit. This goes down into the river at some stage. I don't know. There's some more stacked rock there. Let's get through this bit. Ooh, ooh. Yeah, could have hydraulicked it, or yeah, I don't know. Who knows? There's very little history that I can find about what mines, what they were doing here, and where they were. There's the odd picture of a bloke standing near an old tent, but other than that, not much else. You can see the stacked rock there, the side of the gully, and that's a natural. What I'm standing on now is totally natural. There's a couple of little bits of stacked rock on it, but yeah. Definitely a little mining operation along the side of the Byres Back Tk. We'll just walk along this flat here, see if there's anything else. Didn't look like a, oh geez, that's prickly. Didn't look like a shaft anywhere. There's no mounds of dirt. Well, there is here, but no shaft, I don't think. No, it's not. Yeah. I can't really see much else. They might have just been it is part of a natural gully for sure, but just looks like they've, I guess to put it simply, hosed out the dirt and weighted down the bottom for all the gold to collect in their sluices, I guess. Yeah, definitely carved out a little channel. And there it is from up top. And there's a shaft. It's rather deep, that one. Yeah, you're not getting out of there if you fall down. One there. Yeah, all of this was mined pretty heavily. Another shaft. They're everywhere. I always end up being distracted by something out here. Yeah, right, steps. And just walk down to this little area. They mine this like no tomorrow. Looks like they've been digging out the there's a lot of rounded rock up here, so they've been digging out the old river channel. Maybe when it was up this high, when it used to flow around here or something. But yeah, and up this little hill here, there are shafts galore. So they must have dug down, dug under the river gravel, pulled it all out, sluiced it, and see you later. Oh, I'll get back up here. Oh, it's a bit slippery. Not too bad though. Oh dear. Yeah, you can see a water channel dug into the ground. Goes all the way along there. Possibly a shaft right in front of me. Maybe. Definitely was one there. There's another couple up here. One to the left. Oh, no, not really. But there's definitely a couple up through here, heading back up to the track. And they're almost invisible. There's the track. Where was it again? Oh, just over there, next to those trees. So yeah, there's one over there just in front of that pine, whatever sort of pine that is. So we've come to Little Junction. There's the backtrack. Down that way is a shortcut across the gully, and it continues on with Byres Back Tk. There's the main track there, and that one there is Websters. So you could walk here and do a shortcut up to Websters. You're probably looking at a 6k round trip, roughly. Which is a pretty good little walk, really nice. So I'm not going to do the shortcut. I'm going to do the full walk around the gully there. It's a pretty easy walk around the long way. And the track's still fairly well looked after. A little bit overgrown in some spots. I think people just like taking the easy option. What's the other side? Oh no, it's straight over there. Coming up to a signpost here. Oh, what have we got? Yep, okay. So I'd say down that way is the shortcut. And possibly up that way is a cheat. Best I have a look here. No, actually, that track up there is Deadman's, which we're going to end up on later. And Webster's track number 2 is down that way. And that's the shortcut which joins up to Webster's track. So this little path here is where I'm going, in between these two. Good-o. And we've got the yellow triangles, the arrows of yellow. So I'm coming up to the junction where I'm going to be turning left. It's called Morningstar Tk. So up there is where I'm going. Just check me map. Yep, check me map, going up there. Byres Back Tk keeps continuing on that way. And I'll put an arrow exactly where I'm standing right now. So right on my point here. And once I go up there, then I'll get back on the Deadman's. It's probably another kilometre up that. And then once up Deadman's, it's all the way back up to Trentham Rd. Yeah, rightio. Where's this track here? Around there, I guess. Doesn't look like much, but there it is there. Yep, lovely. This heads up the Deadman's, and that's what's behind us. All Byres Back Tk. Really nice it was. Worth the walk. Whether you walk all the way to Blackwood or from Blackwood and do one of the big loops, it's really worth doing. So on your way back, when you're walking along the main road, once you come out of whatever track, I forgot what it is now. I thought it was Deadman's, but it wasn't. The track actually is on the other side of the road, just a little bit, well, about 3 or 4 metres in. So rather than walk on the side of the road, you can walk down this track. Morningstar Tk it was, that's right. Yeah, so you can just walk along this track until you get to Obrien's and cross the road and you're back. It's a safer way than walking on the road anyway. Anyway, cheerio. Feel the wild on your back. Hearts beating fast, a storm we just laughed.